Alright, good day, good day. It's Stardate November 6th, Captain's Log. So, as promised, and plus I had a hankering for some cream of morel soup, so we're going to go ahead and make some cream of morel soup for y'all tonight. Isn't that nice? Heck yeah. So, it's a pretty easy little soup. You start off with half a cup of butter, and we got that. I'm going to go ahead and start melting that. Stand by. Okay, so we got our butter melting. Once that gets melted, we'll go ahead and throw, I took one white onion and cut it up. Recipe calls for 8 ounces of morels. I think I got a little bit more than that. That's okay. It'll just be more of a heartier soup. Yeah. I guess we're going to go ahead and wait for this to melt, and then we'll move on to the next part of it. Okay, it's all melted, so next up comes the onions and the mushrooms. Okay. There's our onions. Hang on, I gotta get the mushrooms out of the fridge. Alright, we got the onions and the morels in there. And yes, this totally counts because it's nature and it's morels that I personally found and foraged from our local mighty fine woods. So it totally works and totally counts on the CG Stardate channel. Yeah. We're going to let these saute up for a little bit. Pausey. Okay, so got them sauteing a little bit. You can kind of see how the butter is starting to turn has more brown. You can see the mushroom goodness leaching into the butter. Woo! Yum. That one's still pretty hard, but some of these smaller ones. Basically, I'm wanting to do this until they soften up. It's still a little frozen. That one's pretty good. Just gotta let this bad boy soften up a little bit more. But boy, look at that color of that butter. That's like a beautiful golden brown. Oh, and this smells so divine. I'm hoping all this rain will give us some good morels next spring here in a couple months. I'm so excited. Shout out to my friend, Sister Brandy. She gave me 2 good hunting spots. God bless her. I guess we'll go ahead and pause and see how this big boy softens up, and then we'll move on to the next phase. Alright, starting to break down. You can see the onions are becoming more and more transparent. Even the big boy is starting to soften up. I'm going to go check. I've got some chicken broth. Recipe calls for 2 cups of water and like a tablespoon of chicken base. But you know what? I just did 2 cups of chicken broth, and it works beautifully. Alright, let me check my chicken broth. Okay, so we got a really good... Onions are pretty translucent. And look at that. Look at that rich brown, golden brown. That is beautiful. I think we got a good... So next part is going to be 1 tablespoon of flour. Oh. And then we need the 2 cups of chicken broth. Okay. Let me mix that up, and then we gotta let that cook for a couple minutes. And then we basically, sorry, I know there's a shadow, but I'm trying to get all my lumps out. So we let that cook for a couple minutes. Add the, we're going to add the cream, and then let that cook down for 5 minutes, and then we get a blender and we puree it all. So, alright, let me pause this. Let me see how many lumps I need to get yet. I think I see a couple. Stand by. Okay. I think we got all the lumps out, so we're just going to let that cook for a minute or 2. Actually, I need to pause, and I think it's 2 cups of cream. I need to jog my memory. Please hold. we're coming along real good. I did find it's 2 cups of cream, heavy cream. So I'm getting ready to throw that in there. Sorry, I use my chicken broth cup, so I'm trying to get the best of both worlds. Okay, hang on, let me get the rest of the cream in there. Okay. Alright, let me pause that, get all that cream out, and we're going to cook that for about 5 minutes. And I got to salt and pepper and season it to taste. Okay, we got that cream in there, and it's got it really a nice golden yellow. Okay, let me find my seasonings. We're going to do good old-fashioned salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. Alright, I think they've been cooking for a while, so I'm going to have to stop this for a minute and get the hand blender and puree all this. So that's going to be fun. Go me. Alright, sorry for the steam, guys, but I think finally, dare I say it, she might be done. Hang on. Oh boy, look at that. Got all the mushrooms. Hot dang. Okay, stand by. Alrighty, you got me a little cup of soup. Yeah, I didn't put much because I'd already eaten something at my mom's house earlier, so I just wanted to share with y'all some cream and morel mushroom soup and how to make it in a nutshell. So, recipes in my Pinterest. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy. So, I'm hoping to get out Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to get out Saturday. Stay tuned. I appreciate you guys' support and your kindness. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Till next time, y'all take care of each other. Take care of yourselves and be good to yourself first and foremost because you're important. This is Captain. I'm fixing to sign off. Laters.